DeAndre Jordan's free throw shooting has been historically awful. And what exactly do I mean? Here's a quick sample.
Behind.
Have had their fair share too. We talked about college.
All right.
But you know what? We can laugh at it now.
We can, and he can too. So let's just go over this real quick. How bad has DeAndre Jordan's free throw shooting? Got to pull up my numbers here. How bad has DeAndre Jordan's free throw shooting been his entire career? Well, here it is, year by year. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of 30s and a lot of 40s and 2 50s. His career free throw percentage is under 45%. That is a max player in the National Basketball Association whose career free throw percentage going into this season was 45%. The worst free throw shooters of all time. Here's that list. I took DeAndre Jordan out for a reason, but just take this in. Ben Wallace is in there. Chris Dudley, who couldn't even carry Shaquille O'Neal's bucket of water. Wilt Chamberlain, Bo Outlaw, and then of course there's Shaq. So DeAndre Jordan has quietly improved his free throw shooting this year. He was asked what the trick is, and here was his mainly non-response. Take a look.
What are you doing different at the free throw line?
Nothing.
Nothing? Well, you're making them.
Leading the team in free throw percentage.
Lips are sealed. Will not say anything.
That's like, but he's humble. He's basically saying like, you know, like when the teacher's like, oh, like please explain to us, like, how did you get here? I don't know. Like it's not a mystery. The guy's been practicing. He's probably got tired of constantly hearing the same narrative. God, DeAndre Jordan is bad at free throws. Bad at free throws. Oh, he missed it. Like he's tired of it. So he just happened to work on it. And I'm not saying that he hadn't been working on it the past couple seasons. Maybe he got a new trainer. Maybe he found a new way to make it work. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe it was one of the greats like Shaq who told him, look, man, I've been there. I know exactly what it's like. Maybe someone finally reached out who was able to relate to what he's going through and said, do this, get with this guy. This is how you're gonna get better. And look what happened.
I would love to know. I would love to know. All we have is information and still pictures that we could hopefully take away from and say this is the reason. First via SB Nation. Since 2008 when DeAndre entered the league, we've watched him clank 1,714 free throws and 3,071 tries for a conversion rate of 44.2%. And we're not just talking about shots that rimmed out, as Jordan is infamous for as many air balls and unconscionable bricks that led teams strategizing to intentionally foul him and put him on the foul line. Here's what we saw in years past. Look at the positioning of his feet. Like you played college basketball. You could probably decipher this better than I can. Look at also the angle. Go back for just 1 second, guys. Look at the angle that he's a lefty, his left arm is at.
Yeah.
Like he's
it's not
jerking
angled.
it to a 45-degree angle to his right when really that needs to be as straight as an arrow. And then look at his feet as well. So like, this was an air ball. From what I see, there's no torque.
Yeah,
right?
He's already too high up before the ball's even out. Like, yeah.
It has to have something to do with his feet.
No, like he's stretched out too early. He's stretched out too early in the sense where his hands should be lower. First of all, his heels shouldn't even be up.
Up, yeah.
He hasn't really released. So it's a premature shot that he made. Clearly, you mentioned it. There's no angle or alignment with the actual basket that's being made.
Right.
So whoever's teaching him, or maybe it's just like,
and this is
he's
now
been stubborn. Yeah. See how low he is?
Not only low, but his feet as well. Like go back for 1 second with that over the top angle. The previous one, his feet are like they're the same.
Oh, parallel. You mean parallel to the
Yeah,
line.
like how I was.
Some players can shoot like that though. Sometimes
And you know what we've proven? He can't.
Yeah.
He can't.
Yeah, you're right.
And then and there it is.
He found what works for him. I just think it's.
I credit Dallas's coaching staff real quick. I credit them a ton on this because he wasn't doing this with Los Angeles.
Absolutely, it's definitely one of those where you're right. Players get better. uniforms tend to get worse in some cases, and just based off of design or just the fact that a player is miserable playing on another team. But it seems to have worked out for DeAndre in the best way. I just don't like that people are calling it a mystery. I get that it's one of those where like, we don't know where it happened, but he's an athlete. He's prone to get better.
Right.
He found his flaw and he found out how to make it work.
Totally.
It's not a mystery.
So we salute DeAndre Jordan because at the time
Shout
that we
out
are
to you.
shooting this piece, he is leading the Dallas Mavericks in free throw percentage. Amazing turnaround. And shout out to Andre Drummond as well, who has really put in work this offseason and also improved his free throw percentage, career-wise, of course. So let us know your thoughts. DeAndre Jordan, what has led to this incredible historical improvement? Comment section below. Subscribe to 2IT Sports.
Do you know what you could get for $4.99? Maybe 1 pack of Skittles. You know what's better? A lot of content. So download the 2IT app, available on iOS and Android.